Arizona, and I've got one little treat for this guy right here. That's it. That's all you're getting. Yeah, he's gonna bury it. So I just wanted to say, haven't been on live lately. A lot of things have been going on, so I just figured, Thursday. It's the uh, it's Thursday. So just wanted to say it is sundown, and let's see if you guys can see anything here. Let's see if the sun's in the way. I got all these birds coming in. These are the guys I feed at sundown. They're coming in, and looks like they haven't jumped out yet because, hey, he's actually eating his chewy. That's very rare. Okay, so we got all these. What I got here is pigeons. I got ring-necked doves, and I have a pure white one that comes in every now and then. I call her Sweetie. But you can see that they do enjoy eating at sundown, well, like all my cats do in the back. I shouldn't say cats because, oh my, that's what happens. They're a little skittish. Might have been just movement. Okay, so this is gonna be real fast today, kids. Oh wow, this is unusual. Hey, May May, come on up here. May, come on, I got a Siamese out here. May May. Well, she's a little shy too. So what we have is something real short for you. It's on the, I did this in the past, but I don't think everybody got it. The 7 archangels and how important they are to know their names, okay? So the 7 archangels as they go are Archangel Michael. He's the one that is dressed in blue with a sword that cuts through all negativity. He's the angel of protection, Archangel Michael. Now we have Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is known to be the messenger. Actually, angels, that's what angels mean. Angel means messenger. But he's the main messenger if you're going to get some information. And then we got the Archangel Raphael. And you want to call it Archangel Raphael and the healing angel because that's what he is. He's in charge of all the healing brigade of angels. And let's see, we have Uriel, Archangel Uriel. And he is the god of light. Well, it means god of light. God is my light. God is light. Well, God is light, but God is my light, which means Uriel. And then we have Chamiel, and that is for love, fortitude, and justice, for Archangel Chamiel. We have Archangel Jophiel, and Archangel Jophiel is known for hope, enlightenment. Hope and enlightenment, which we all need on this planet right now. That was Jophiel. And then we have Zachiel, and he's known for mercy, freedom, and righteousness. Zachiel. Hey, Maria and SHM 0883. We got one more for this little joker. He actually ate the other one. He usually buries them. Let's see, Maria. I don't really speak Spanish very well. Nucia pas esta de dia. I don't know, but hope you're feeling well too. So what we have is 7 archangels that we can call upon by name. And you want to do that in all those categories that I just mentioned. And Archangel Michael is one of the most important, I feel, for protection. And whenever you feel a lot of negativity around you, you feel you might be going in a negative direction, being pulled in a negative direction, you just say, I call upon Archangel Michael, be at my side, and he is there. He is a protector on more levels than you know that he's protected you. Hey, Shroom, she said, how was my day? See, that's what I figured. I felt that intuitively. Maria, I'm doing very well by God's grace, and my day has been more than excellent. Who are we missing here? Hey, Robert Carlos. Hey, how you doing? And we got Andrew Williams. Howdy. Howdy, partner. Or is it Audrea Williams? Andrea. See, even these glasses can't read everything. And Andrea, hello. Hey, Rabba Raoun. Hey, how you doing? Sounds like you're from another country. I'm in Arizona, just giving you a few shots on the seven archangels. Once again, it's Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, Shamiel, Jophiel, and Zachiel. Any one of those archangels will come and help you. I believed in angels ever since I remember, actually when I was drowning at 3, when those wings were around me. And then other times when I've had some pretty bad car accidents. And also those feathers were around me. There is one, I did a live on, it was back, I think it was on angels basically. But I didn't tell you about this story, which I'm going to be really fast. It was I was a cab driver and I was on the wrong side of town. Sometimes it happens. You want to stay on the right side of town. And I was in the avenues in Phoenix. Actually, it was 7th Avenue and Camelback, which sounds pretty nice, but no, not after you make a left off Camelback and go down a few blocks. Well, there was a drug deal going on. And the person said, wait for me. I said, well, I don't think, and he gave me like, I don't think, $50 to wait. So, okay, I was waiting for a few minutes, and I saw the people come out. They were doing a drug deal, and I said, hey, no, it's not for me. So I wanted to get out of there. So as I looked to my, oh, and by the way, there was a couple of guys coming out, flagging me down too, and I just didn't want to have anything to do with those guys either. So as I looked left, there was a car coming down the street, and I knew as soon as that car goes by, I'm going to take off. Well, what happened was there was a car tailgating that car. So I didn't see the headlights from behind that car. So as soon as he passed out, I was out in the middle of the road with it was like deer in headlights. So as I'm looking at the headlights, but I'm not a deer. And that guy hit me on the driver's side and totaled the car. Totaled it. Okay, one more. This is it. This is it. That's all he gets. That's all I got. Hey, Josh from Puerto Rico. Hey, how you doing? Puerto Rico. I've always wanted to go there. So as I'm out in the middle of the road and the car hits me, just before it hits me. Now, by the way, I did not have the heater on. It was the middle of the winter in Arizona. So it had been about in the 40s, out in the 40s, 40 degrees. And I felt this immense heat. Before the car hit me, I felt this heat that was around me. And that's what happens when you have angels around you. Before something's going to happen, there's a lot of heat. They say there's heat. And that's what I witnessed, felt heat. And when he hit me, he spun me around. And my whole door came in and just barely hit the side of my ribs. And so when the cops came, they wanted to know what was going on. And I said, well, there was a drug deal going on over there, and I had to get out of here because I felt threatened. My life was threatened. And the person that hit me, it was technically their fault, but technically also in Arizona, you cannot make a left-hand turn into traffic. So it was kind of my fault. But the cops said they can't believe I was alive. So they didn't give anybody a ticket. In fact, the one cop said, I'm going to take you to the hospital because we're going to call the ambulance. I said, no, I'm fine. She says, no, it's always that way. You're in shock. You're going to feel bad tomorrow. You probably have a concussion. You don't even know. I said, no, I feel fine. So that's what I'm saying. I was unscathed by, I would have to say Archangel Michael, because that protection, I felt feathers around me again and a high temperature of heat. And if anybody has come across something like this, with angels or the feathers or the heat, leave me a comment. And that'd be really nice if you could, so we can collaborate here. Hey, Galorsky. Okay, Boomer. And Falcon, how you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while. And we've got... sorry that I was rude, but always wanted to say it. Gloriski, I don't know what you're talking about being rude. That's like water off a duck's back for me. I'm sure you didn't mean it. Hey, look at these guys. They're closer. I love those birds. They come in and feed every day at sundown, as my cats get food also. Um, hey, oh, it's Glorious, Glorious K. Okay, or you're saying Glorious. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. They're trying to put me They're trying to ask me for a sticker again. These stupid little people. Last time I did a sticker, it was like what kind of ice cream you like, and it was right over my head. Well, these guys are tricky. These guys. Hey, Falcon. So what I was going to say is not off topic, but the angels do protect us. The more consciously we are aware of angels, the more they can help us. That's all I'm trying to say. That they are in the invisible world, but they have been known to come into the physical world. That's why biblically it says, you may be encountering an angel. You might, whatever the words were. It was to do with, you never know who's an angel around you, because they do come in physical form. Okay, Falcon, you've been asleep when I've been live? Hey, well, now you're awake. A lot of us are walking around asleep, and that's what I'm saying. It's time to wake up, at least to understanding angels. You got one more. That was my last one. Okay, Glorisk. Oh, someone else who knows invisible world, spiritual world. Yeah, the spiritual world. I've seen things ever since I was a little kid. But that would be another story. What the heck? It's a short one. After this, I gotta go. So anybody who's watching right now, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, give me a comment. And if you join my club, you subscribe to me. If you have something to subscribe to, I will subscribe to you. And if you can't subscribe to me because you don't have a platform, at least you'll know when I'm going live. There's some pros and cons to that, I guess. So the thing I wanted to say was, okay, Falcon, what do you got to say? So be kind to a stranger, yes, because you'll never know. It might be an angel come knocking at your door. It was that, or entertaining an angel. I believe it was biblical. Very good, though. That was what I was trying to say. Thank you. Hey, Alyssa Jader, where have you been? Yeah, I remember you. Hey, welcome back. So this is what I was going to say. As a child of little experience, between 3 and 4 years of experience, I was able to see something that apparently nobody else is able to see. And that's what I'm saying. Any of you kids out there, anybody that's able to see things like little gnomes, little fairies, the invisible world, let's say, keep it to yourself. All right. In my situation, as a child growing up, at least just before I became 5, so it was 3, 4.5, so close to 2.5 years. Every time I went into a room, didn't matter if it was my room or somebody else's house, but when I went into the house or the room, in the corner of the north side of the corner, there was a golden rope. Yeah, a golden rope. It was totally golden, illuminated, yellow gold, and it was the size of maybe, let's say, a gym rope, that kind of thickness and everything, but it was hanging down. Sometimes it would be swinging, sometimes it would be just straight, but it was always on the north side. And I looked at it and I felt very comfortable looking at it. Now I looked around, nobody else was looking at it, but I said, well, maybe, I don't know. I was just thinking. So one day, it was when I was about going on to be 5 years of experience, I was laying in bed. I wasn't feeling too good, and I was looking at the rope. I was looking at this golden rope, and Dad came in. He sat at my bed, and he says, "Are you doing okay? You want to come in for dinner?" I says, "Nah, I don't feel like I can really walk to get to dinner. I really just, no, I'm feeling kind of weak." He says, "Oh, I'll carry you." I said, "Oh, okay. Hey, Dad." And I said, "Hey, Dad, by the way, do you see in the corner of the room, that golden rope?" He turns around, looks, says, "No, I don't see any golden rope." And then I looked, it was gone. The golden rope was gone. Never saw it again or since. But for those many years that I do recall seeing it, I don't know. Anybody got an understanding on that? I kind of do esoterically. I'll go into that at another time, because It has to do with, well, certain esoteric things. Okay, that quote belongs to Ben Harper, and the name of the song is Angel. Hey, thanks, Falcon. That quote belongs. I thought it was biblical. Ben Harper, I'll have to look him up. Okay, guys, that's all I wanted to say about. I saw some other things too, but that'll be another day. So anybody out there that's able to see things that are kind of invisible to everybody else, but you don't know it, don't even bring it up. Keep it to yourself. It's a sign for you to see, and not unless somebody else says, "Hey, do you see that?" And you can say, "Yeah, I see it too." Then it's okay. Otherwise, keep it to yourself. Mum's the word. Pick a lock. Okay. Anybody else that's out there still? Again, I want to comment. Somebody tells me about some angel experience or something with a visible to you, and it might not be so visible to other people. Okay? It has to do with your third eye, by the way. But that'll be another topic, how the third eye has been dulled by our society, and it might be a plot, but it'll be the third eye. The topic will be the third eye. Right now, it's just going to be the thumbnail is going to be something. It's going to be what do you do when you entertain an angel? Or entertaining angels. Yes, that's the thumbnail. Entertaining angels. Falcon, you're a schizophrenic, so it happens to you every day. Well, schizophrenia is a situation that you can handle, by the way. It's a conscious awareness. I would say call for Archangel Michael for more protection around you. And it has to do a lot with your mind, your brain, and quieting your brain and listen more of your heart. Because as I said before, we have 86 billion neurons in our brain, and we have about over 40,000 neurons in our heart. So that means both of them are speaking to you. The quiet one is your heart that will always set you in the right direction. So if you have a lot of voices going on, you have to quiet them. And from there, your heart will let you know what's going on. Your heart will never let you go astray. Okay. Okay. Indian hello. Okay, everybody, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, comment, be great. And if you'd like to subscribe to me, that'd be fantastic. I'll subscribe to you if you have a platform. And until then, take care, be well, God victory. It's always a pleasure when I get to talk to you guys. All right, be well. How come that didn't go off? Okay.